Hey guys, it's Dylan Evelyn with Kenai Gold. Just want to remind everyone that we're getting close to the end of the month, so if you haven't went to our website and registered to be a member, you're missing out because we're going to give out 2 bags of pay dirt this month. One for our website members that are actually registered as members with our website at kenaigold.com, and the other one will be the Facebook/YouTube challenge. So we're making videos. If you subscribe and comment on the videos, we're going to do a random drawing and we're going to give out pay dirt for that as well. I'm getting everything set up in the garage here. I'm going to use the multi-sluice. My daughter wants to play in the sand again, which means she wants to run some material and see if she can find sands that I collected up along the way. I think I got about a quarter of a bucket here. I'm going to run that through. This material here I sent to a couple of friends down in lower 48, one in Arizona, one in Georgia, one in Pittsburgh, I believe, in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, just so they could play with some of the stuff that we're finding. Typically we run this through a gold cube or and then that and our Mad Monster, and then we'll bring it back, run it through the gold cube for, or I'm sorry, the Gold Hog multi-sluice system for to further concentrate everything and then pan the stuff out, use the Miller table, what have you. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish getting this set up and then bring the daughter out and we'll see how much gold's in that little quarter bucket of black sand that we got off the beach. The reports I got back from the folks I sent it to said it's full of fine gold. Stay tuned and we'll get to running some material. Thanks.
All right.
And put it in there on the switch bait. She was doing it by hand earlier. She'd grab a handful, drop it in, clean her hands, put the hand back in, do a handful, drop it in, clean her hands. Did you get dirt? Are you going for a big scoop? You going to get it all? There you go. So we got everything running with a 1,200-gallon pump, sitting at a 12-degree angle, and we're using mat number 1. And because we are running only about a quarter of a bucket in here, so some black sand will get off the beach, and then we'll see what happens. Are you gonna help out with that? So he got his hands dirty now. There's a lot of gold in here. Now you're going to see how you come right here. Yep. You got a lot of dirt on you? There you go. Can you see any gold yet? Gold went in the water? I hope not. That would defeat the purpose. Now we don't need Or are you going to wear it? Yeah, we're gonna need some more. I just gotta get it in the pan so you can reach it easier. There's a lot of clay in here. I don't know if there's that much clay in there. Right there. You see now? All right, I got some more. You want to sit down? Need help? Like that. Some butter. You take the hat. You know what that is? That's clay. It's going to make your hand dirty. You see it? It's soft like Play-Doh. Push it. See? Play-Doh. You want that piece too? I'm going to take that. So I get to wear it a little bit. There's a lot of clay in this. This material I was finding there was on top of a layer of clay. So it was kind of holding all the black sands in. And I thought I avoided most of the clay, but apparently I didn't because you're getting larger chunks of it. And that's the chunk made it through and I didn't see it. Oh, let's not put that in there, then I'll clog everything up. There's got the piece in there now. You got it in there before I can catch it. You use your hand now. It's gonna get dirty. Yes, you do. This black sand is super fine. So it's 6
Whoops.
Alright? Yeah, maybe I better get a towel and clean that up so you don't fall down, huh?
Thanks, Daddy.
There we go. We'll leave that there because I have a feeling we're going to put your hands in the water again. Alright, let's use the spoon this time. Keep your hands clean. There you go. Absolutely. All right, so we got off and once it gets you okay? Once everything we'll turn it off and change your pants and clean the floor a little bit. So we'll see you in just a little bit. All right. Let this run for a while. Wash out the black sand. Just get down to good concentrate. I'm gonna go ahead and turn the water off. Stuff up here and pull this mat and get ready for get these concentrates into a pan. All right, so we got our concentrates out of mat number 1. Little one's actually in there ramping down because it's getting late. I know it seems like it's late, but it's actually almost 10 o'clock here. So I'm going to try to expose some of this flour gold. Don't laugh at my panning skills too bad, because this stuff is difficult to work with. Super fine. It likes to turn into almost a mud-like product here. So, and with the gold being as fine as it is, it likes to move. It doesn't like to sit in one spot. So, helps when you keep your material under the water though. So I put some jet dry in this water, hoping to actually try to keep most of this material from floating, because this stuff's so thin it likes to ride on top of the water. Surface tension of the water will just lift it up, and which gets a little frustrating. Tapping there. See if I can get it close up in there. You can see right down in here where the gold's starting to appear. Should have a nice little yellow line of gold in there from this material. Let's see if I can get some of that black sands worked out of it. Like I said, it's pretty time consuming with this stuff, just because it likes to hold on to the material. Fine as it is, I actually keep all the black sands so I can smelt it. Melt everything down, see what I've been missing. Swirling motion. I kind of try to rock this like it's waves on the beach, just because with this swirling motion, this fine gold that I'm dealing with this stuff actually just flies all over the place. You can't keep it in one location with a constant swirling motion. So when I drag it up to the top, I try to be gentle with it, and then I just let it fold down and just takes very, very little material out at a time. So right now I'm looking at this and I can see a lot of gold sitting up on top. And so when I see that, try to keep it under the water, give it taps. That spreads that material out, and then the heavies actually chase your hand. Watch that from a video on that, well, it was a gold hog video, I believe. At it, but getting better. A little more material down. Whoops. And then I'll show you what we got here. So it's not a whole lot. We ran maybe a quarter bucket or so. But as you can see by doing this, like, I'm kind of holding it at an angle, so my black sand is moving out of the way, but my gold, being heavier, is actually moving toward the tap. And then you can get a nice little line of gold there. That gold, let's see if I can get the glare off of it. You can see how that gold is just kind of, with little effort, just moved right onto the top. Now you could keep doing what I was doing, and you're holding the pan at a slight angle, you know, down from your tap, just a slight angle, keeping all your material under the water. And as you tap, the black sand moves right on down out of the way. When you're using snuffer bottles, like I said, so this is in, I'm going to take this end right here a little bit lower than the top end while keeping all the material under the water, and just give her a little bit of tap, tap, tap. So then when I do that, well, you got to keep it under the water like that. There we go. When I do that, that's what gets all that material to start moving. Did it better the first time. Now that I'm trying to show you again, let me add a little bit of water in here. And like I said, with this super fine material I'm working with, I definitely added some jet dry to it. Otherwise, I would have been losing gold, and it would have been floating around. This material is notorious for that. I've tried actually using this stuff on a Miller table as well, and then even with a Miller table, that every time you put your little paintbrush or what have you to move your material around, you'll see 5, 6, 7 flakes jump right to the top of the water and flow down into the tub under the Miller table. It's a frustrating, challenging material that I can't stop playing with. So let me get some more of this out of the way and see if I can get a better line of gold for you to look at. You can see what I'm talking about. Now with this material being as fine as it is, I don't know if you can see that there. Here, let me grab the camera, get a little close. You can see that gold is just riddled in that black sand there. Really hard to separate. That stuff's just everywhere. But not bad for a quarter bucket. Give a little tap. Now to usually get that gold back to the bottom of that black sand, then I can move the material a little bit more. Another little tap, and then just keep tapping at this point, and just expose as much of it as I can for you. You'll see our results. I'm not going to weigh it. I'm just going to throw it in a bucket, or maybe another. How hard this material is to work with. Cause my gold to jump around on me. So you got to be patient and really work it slow. A friend of mine, Steve, in Arizona, I sent him, I don't know, a small flat right box of this material specifically, and he's been working at 1 tablespoon at a time. Good little line of gold in there. Nobody's retiring today off of this find, but it sure is fun to get in the garage with the little one when it's wet and nasty outside, and find some gold with her. She absolutely loves playing in the dirt, and I like doing it with her. It's a great family fun there. So.